What is going on, you wonderful thought-having people? As always, I'm Jake from Give It Thought, and we finally got some patch 1.13 notes for No Man's Sky. And I just wanted to apologize really quick for not doing this video yesterday when the notes came out, because the notes were being posted as I was finishing up yesterday's video. But it's all good, we get to take a deep dive into these patch notes today. So, let's get into it. These notes were first announced yesterday on Twitter, and they came about a day and a half after we got the patch, so bravo to Hello Games for being more on top of it this time. Although it would be nice if they could have them ready at release, hint hint. I guess the bar has been set so low by them that we're happily willing to accept mediocrity. But let's get into the actual notes and see what bugs have been squashed this time around. The first one is kind of odd because I never encountered it and I wish I had actually, but a bug that makes the character small has been patched out. If anyone has experienced that one, be sure to let me know because I have to hear about it. Number 2 on this list is something I've definitely noticed, but we're still a ways off from the space battles shown in the trailers, but space battles will now vary in size and more players should see bigger battles. That's another one of those steps in the right direction, I think. And the last one before we get into a few PC specific patches is that Hello Games have patched out the instantaneous death loop some players have been experiencing in survival mode. If you saved with very low health after you lost your hazard protection, when you are brought back to life you will almost always automatically die. So that's no longer a problem. Survival mode can be pretty brutal depending on what kind of planet you start out on. I kind of wish they would make an intermediate between survival and normal, but I'm just glad to have options. So here we get a few PC patches that honestly needed to happen a long time ago. The first one is a fix for the Steam controller not being able to warp. I actually haven't heard any complaints about this personally, which is weird because I get a lot of them, but I guess when you play with a Steam controller, it doesn't allow you to warp between solar systems. Please viewers, do inform me down below. In any case, it's been fixed, so no worries. The next one for PC is that Hello Games removed the up, down, left, and right buttons as quick menu navigation keys to allow left-handed players to move while using the quick menu. I'm glad that Hello Games are actually able to get around to stuff like this now. Most of the bugs have been patched from what I can tell, and now they're getting to the ease of access stuff. And the final PC specific patch is that the page up and page down buttons can now be used to navigate up and down in the quick menu, which replaces the arrow keys in the previous note. So PC players now have an easier time playing, especially if they are left-handed or use a Steam controller. The next 3 on the list are patches that help out the game's playability slightly. The first one is that developers removed duplicated planets from the Discoveries menu. Sometimes I noticed when I would name a planet, the original name would just stick around in my list, so I guess that's a good thing that it is gone. Next up, they fixed an issue with redeeming promo ships in survival, which would cause the ship to be spawned above the ground. Not much to say about that one other than I have never experienced it. Finally, before we get to the audio patches at least, they patched out a bug that caused underwater ruins to be missing, which could cause missions to point to nothing. So that's been fixed up too. Now we're on to the audio issues, and I'm just going to run through these really quick and comment about them all at the end. So we got added ladder climbing sounds, they fixed the base building prop sounds not playing when placed inside a freighter, they added a sound effect for calling freighters, they added a sound effect when using communication stations, patched an issue that could affect ambient sound in freighters, and changed the sound effect when using the Terminus teleporter. Out of all those, the most notable one for me is the ladder climbing sound effect. I did notice that there was none, which came off as pretty odd. And the final patch note for update 1.13 is that Hello Games fixed some rare crashes. If you follow me on Twitter, which I urge you to do at GiveItThought1, you will know that I had my first and only crash in the game a couple of days ago. From what I can tell, I've been pretty lucky in that area. But I just wanted to go over these patch notes with everyone so they know what's changed in No Man's Sky. Be sure to let me know of any of the bugs you're still experiencing. I know I still hear this awful sound sometimes when I'm in my base. It's like the sound of something stretching or something. All I know is that it's awful. So be sure to tell me your thoughts on this patch or anything else to do with No Man's Sky down below. And I think that's where I'm going to end this video. And instead of doing my normal like and subscribe speech, I just wanted to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed. It's really crazy to me that we're about to hit 6,000 subscribers, and I'll be sure to do a channel update once we get there, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm extremely thankful for that, and honestly I never could have anticipated it. So again, thank you so much. But I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.